Everyone, my name is Selena. I go by Spicy Selena Crafts on Instagram and here on YouTube, FlossTube, whatever you want to call it. And this is my YouTube channel about mainly my cross stitch, and this is gonna be my WIP Parade, going into 2026. So yeah, if you are here for the WIP parades and you just like to watch them and not watch FlossTube all year round, that's cool. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I do want to see, like, if people are doing those things where you start stitching and while you start watching this, I want you to take a photo now of what you've started, and then when this is done and you've watched this whole feature film of whatever it's going to be, hopefully not 2 hours, then yeah, post how much stitching you've finished and tag me on Instagram, Spicy Selena Crafts. I really want to see it because I have been enjoying other people doing that. I don't do that. I don't know why. I always forget. I really wanted to do it for Eli's, and then he said it at the end, so I was like, I'm gonna make sure I say it at the beginning. So take a picture of what you're stitching on right now and do that. So yeah, this is getting out later than I wanted to. I had a good Christmas break, except right on Sunday, I think Sunday's the 27th, I got so sick. And like, when I get sick, and it was like a throat sickness too. So like, I don't know, my husband, when he gets sick, and he gets sick with the same thing I do, he's sick for like 3 or 4 days and he's fine. For me, it's always like 2 weeks to a month. And like, I just didn't have a voice. I still, you can tell I don't have my voice back. I might cough. There's probably gonna be a lot of edits. I did make some tea, so maybe I'll be sipping my tea, and hopefully we won't be having like too much coughing. But I think what goes on with me, especially because it's like a respiratory thing, and it's not COVID, it's not flu. I tested for those, they're both negative. I think because, okay, don't judge me, I used to work in the oil field, and I used to work in specifically cement, and I think I breathed in a lot of the cement stuff, like the particles and stuff. And so like when I get a respiratory sickness, I'm usually sick for like a while, and I think it's because I just didn't wear my proper PPE all the time. And I mean, you can't when you were working out there like all the time. Like, I mean, you should, but I think this affects how I breathe. I get really, like, I have to have an inhaler when I'm sick and stuff. It's like a whole spiral. But yeah, don't judge me on that. I used to work in the oil field, but I don't have the oil field beliefs. I talked about this a lot, actually, with somebody at the Jingle Ball, because they were from Texas, and I was like, yeah, I used to live in Texas, I used to work in the oil field. And a lot of people were like listening on that conversation. I thought it was really funny. I think that you need to, I do think oil is bad and we need to be going more towards renewable resources, but I do think it gives you a strong base for like that side of things and how to convert into the other thing. And when I see people like be like, oh, they used to work in the oil field, like they're bad, I don't think everyone's bad like that we're used to work in the oil field. There's people like me who watched Avatar and cried and was like, I need to quit my job because I'm killing the Navi out here. So just remember that. But yeah, but I do think it gives you like a good base to start working into like renewable resources when you're an engineer, especially, even though that's not what I do now, which is funny. I work in water treatment. But still same thing, like I was pumping things underground, extracting things, you know. Now I'm still doing that, just in a better way, you know. And I can know how that kind of stuff can contaminate it. And stuff like that. So yeah, before we get started on my WIP parade, I do want to talk about some of my plans coming up and my like goals for the year, which, okay, just to go over my goals, these are all loosely based. So at the end of the year, right before I left for Christmas break, I have agreed with my boss to switch departments and rotate into another part of water treatment and have a completely new office starting in February. So I don't know what that's gonna look like for, you know, my stuff, like how busy I'm gonna be, how stressed out I'm gonna be. I know that there's more Excel spreadsheets involved, which I'm excited about that, and stuff, but mainly, yeah, we've decided that this is like probably the next step in my career is to learn another department and start learning the whole business side, like not business side, it's like the construction side of water treatment, which is what I work to put it this way, I work in the water treatment side, and they're gonna put me in like the distribution side of things for a little bit so I can see that side, which is like the pipes in the ground. So I don't want to go into too many details about that, but yeah, my schedule is gonna be changing. I'm trying not to like have any crazy stitching goals because of that too. Other things is I'm not gonna do WIPCO or like anything like that, like any of these like stitch logs. I just don't like those. They stress me out. Like I just can't keep up with them. I'm a very like outdoorsy person, so like I stitch when I'm not outside, like when it's raining. I stitch when I can't go do that kind of stuff. So WIPCO stresses me out. I've been trying to keep my stress levels like low for the past few years, especially because I got so stressed out about my wedding that I gave myself shingles. So yeah, I just can't do WIPCO. And I do watch a lot of floss tubes that people like are doing WIPCO and stuff, and I do like get jealous and kind of excited, but gotta push that FOMO aside and be like, no, it's not for me. It's just not how I stitch. I do think I am going to continue doing the focus project. So on Monday, I think I'm going to have like a focus project of the week again. I was like, when I did do that in like November, I think it was, I was completing projects and getting a lot done. And like I kind of started it in September with spring seeds, and like I was like, I'm going to finish this. I just want to finish it. So I'm going to do a focus project again like every week. This week it's definitely been my blessing sampler, which I will show you that last. So I have 25, I said I had 25 whips. I actually have like 26. I don't know. It depends on how you count some of these whips. Some of them are gonna be gone. It's whatever. I also plan on not doing any sales until the Lola Crow bird aviary is done. And what does that mean? I want to start that up again as a weekly sale for myself. I am going to be doing the cats and plants sale though, with mainly X Stitch. That is a year-long sale though, and it seems pretty chill. I haven't picked up my fabric yet. I haven't started that yet, even though the first release has come out. I have a coupon for a beautiful sip and stitchery that I need to use, so I'm probably gonna pick out a fabric. I want to get a crazy yellow because I feel like there's not enough. I never find a good product for yellow, and this seems like a good product for yellow. But I've also been like playing around with maybe starting it on one of my blue fabrics that I already have, or like a pink one. I don't know. I just don't feel like the vibes of my fabric are like, I don't know, the pattern looks kind of Looney Tunes, kind of cartoonish, and I kind of want a cartoonish fabric to go along with that. So I haven't picked out a fabric for that yet, but that's the only sale I'm going to be doing until I finish that aviary. And I might start the next Lola Crow one in the spring if she comes out with one, which she probably will. What else? I also have 2 other like starts that I'm going to be starting. The first one is Trunktown. I'm going to start that with Eli on the 15th. No, that's wrong. On the 12th. So next Monday, we are going to be starting Trunktown by the Blue Flower. If you haven't seen it, it is that one drum that I got at the retreat. If you went to the retreat with me and you want to start it, you should start it. If not, and you still want to start it, you should check it out. It's only sold at Beautiful Sip and Stitchery right now. It's like their exclusive pattern So definitely go and support them and get that pattern and come join us, because yeah, my goal is to just like do one of the motifs like a month or something. I think that would be really chill, and then like in the fall I can like finish it as a drum. But yeah, that is my goal for that. Another one is my birthday is at the end of this month, like literally the end of this month. It's January 31st, and I am doing a dragon sal for my birthday. So the hashtag is gonna be hashtag B-Day dragon sal, because I saw that birthday dragon sal was already taken by some other cross stitcher. So hashtag B-Day dragon sal. And if you want for the blue flower one, I think we should do hashtag blue flower trunk town, whatever. So if you want to start that with us. And then the last thing that I had was my whole Christmas ornament thing. Maybe I should, I'll keep that for the end. I'll keep that for the end when we get to the Christmas ornaments. I do want to talk about how that went with doing 12 ornaments in December, and like what that was like, and my plans going forward with that. We'll get to that at the end. But yeah, let's get started. We're already 12 minutes in. I got space here this time for Butters in case he feels like joining. He is in the room. Soph's in the room back here. She's got a bed back here. He sleeps on the bed. If he does join, I created a space for him and brought a second table in here for him. Right now he's just loafed up, having a good time with his eyes closed. He kind of looks like my mug. So he looks like this right now. This is just throat soothing tea by Yogi. It's nothing special. But yeah, I just need this right now because my throat is still killing me. I'm still getting there. Okay, the first sal. If you see me look up, I do have a list that has all my like whips on here. And then it has the fabric and when I started, so I can tell you guys all that information because everybody loves that juicy information. Oh my god. I can already tell this is all messed up. What is this? Go on the floor. Okay, so first whip. This whip got 0 progress this year, of course, because I don't know what I was doing. I really wanted to continue this whip. This is my oldest whip. I started this sometime in October 2021 when I finished my last one. This is, oh, I'll show you the thing. Pick of the Patch by Kellogg. I'm not gonna finish it into this pillow. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's so cute. It's got so many blended like flosses in. It's like that old style where you take 2 flosses to make another color. And yeah, I really wanted to get more work on this in September, but when my mom signed us up for that hands-on design ornament thing, I just didn't have time. I was just doing those ornaments and that was about it. So hopefully this fall we'll get back into this guy. Maybe I'll start it a little early, like in August, because I feel like I start to get into like Christmas stitching by November. And I want to do 12 ornaments again. Like that was so much fun. So goals, August, we're coming back for you. So yeah, that's all I got. Here's a kit from Everything Cross Stitch, from the Stitch and Stuff box. I have a bunch of these kits that I still need to bust out once in a while. Okay, the next one that I have, this is Little Moments Sal by the Stitching Book Club. I don't know what happened to them, if they're still doing sals and stuff. This is, okay, I put this as a whip. I started this, it says June 26, 2024. This is on 14 count Iridescent Aida by DMC. Oh, and this is just Fiddlers cloth Oatmeal. 14 count also. I had this as a whip because I wanted to do a border, and I think I was going to do a border in this. Alex was up here earlier and I was talking about this. I was like, why do I still have this as a whip? It has been a year. I think I'm just gonna frame it, and the frame is gonna be the border. I I think my mom even told me that. She was like, I don't think you need a border for that. And I just don't feel like it needs a border. I know this doesn't look pink. It's pink. It's opalescent. I swear. I think I'm just gonna finish. This is gonna be a finish now. This is finished. We're never gonna see this again until it's framed. Okay, so take a good look. This was the floss I was gonna use. I'm putting that away. We're done here. I ain't ever doing that border. Who are we kidding? And I think this will look very pretty. I want to get, so I think what I want to do is mount it on something like magnetic, so that I can have a magnet that goes over the month, maybe? I don't know. I also think that's kind of dumb. And I should just frame it as it is, because it's cute like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this in the finish pile. So that's one less WIP. Yeah. I've only thought about this in the last 40 minutes. Because he came up here and was like, hey, I'm gonna leave. And I'm like, what do you think? I think this is a finish. So yeah, that's a finish. We're done here with that one. Take that off the WIP list. I gotta find the date that I finished it. It was sometime last year, not this year, 2024. I believe. No, I think I finished it in January, but I'll find it. And I will update my spreadsheet, and that's no longer a WIP. Oh, the next one I have, I did start this one again. It's The Great White Christmas by Boomerang Stitches. Who's ready for the progress report? Here it is. So I gotta, if you can tell, these are two different whites. I gotta take this white out still and redo it. I actually have it. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh no, I have another floss that like fell out. So I have it in this bag that is by, who's this by? Rivertown Designs. My stitching group that I stitch with on Saturdays she gave us all these bags. Monica did. And I was like, that's so nice for Christmas. So yeah, it lives in here. It's being done with this. This is a Selkie, just a cotton Selkie. It's just white, 1001. And what they had told me is that with this WIP, I only needed to do one strand. Well, I did one strand and I didn't like it, so I took it out and I redid it with two. So this is with two, and I think it looks more bold, and I think it's more what I'm going for. This is like, I think this is 3865. I'm just gonna take this out and redo it with this. And then if you notice that I didn't do the parts in the middle yet between the fish, I think I'm going to add sparkly thread to that part and do like a few little sparkly highlights throughout the whole side. Yeah. Oh, that was my first cough fit. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. I look so wrecked. I'm so pale too right now. It's like not even funny. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna put sparkly thread and then add it throughout. Cause like I'm not a monochrome person. Like, I can't do it. I love color changes so much, but I really love this design and I really want this on my wall for Christmas. So my goal this year for this one is to work on it on every 25th. I'm not going to try and like start more ornaments again. I was trying to do that, but like then I get overwhelmed with so many small WIPs. So I'm just going to bust this guy out every 25th of the month and work on him just for fun. So yeah, if you want to work on a Christmas Sal that you're trying to get through, 25th. He'll also be back in July a lot more, I think. We'll see. I also want to do more summer stitching. I started this on July 12th, 2024, so it's been here a while for the Santa Jaws sale. The next one I have is In This House by In This House, the Office one. I think you've seen it once in a while. I remember the last time I had it, I like stitched the word slut and I didn't want to say it. Well, there it is. By Stitcharea. I have returned that one to my mom. She was like, I'm gonna stitch it, don't worry, give it back to me, and then when she's ready she's gonna return it back and I'll stitch some more of it. I don't think she's stitched any of it. She watches this, and every time I talk about it I think she's just like, oh my god. I don't know. So that one might make a comeback. I'll post just a quick little photo of like where it was and like what it's supposed to look like. We'll see. We'll see if that makes a comeback here. If it doesn't, hey, it doesn't. So the next one I have is called My Mushy Valentine by Sprouting Lupine. I started this last year in February on the 5th. And yeah, I want to finish this soon. I'm trying to finish it for Valentine's Day. I wanted to finish it in September for our anniversary, but I got so busy. And then I was like, I'll just do a motif. So, a motif until I'm done, because there's like, I just have this part over here. So here we are. So yeah, I have SA for Selena, and my husband's name is Alex. And yeah, we're getting there. I just love the Krynic in this. Or it's not Krynic, the treasure braid. Is that Krynic? It like makes it so sparkly. You can't even see it. And on this fabric, the tree turned out so good, because I thought in the picture the tree was ghosting a little, and I was like, that tree is so epic. Like, that's a shiner right there. I love that tree. I love seeing mushrooms on trees like this and taking pictures of them while I'm hiking too. Oh, I'm just such a fan. And the little hearts on the, oh, it's just so cute. Yeah, I think this one is going to get a lot more progress in the near future, because I definitely, with February coming up, I get into the seasonal stitching. I get in the mood and I'm just like, let's go. I keep that in this bag that I made, and I just love this bag. I'm just gonna show it off again. This Hawaiian fabric with this cat. Oh, I have a little squishmallow cam. But yeah, so that one's gonna make a comeback. Hopefully in February I can finish it. Because I didn't realize that was one of my oldest WIPs. A lot of these WIPs are from 2025. I do try not to keep WIPs like going for too long. I mean, I do have a couple. Well, now I have two that are pre-2025. It would be the Great White Christmas and Pick of the Patch. And I guess you can count in this house the office one as pre-2025, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, moving on. So now, remember when I had like this week in last year where I just started a bunch of patterns in April. I just had so many things kitted up that I wanted to start. I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. And every day I like started a new thing for like, I think 9 days straight for just no random reason. Anyways, that's the start of this. So these were all back to back in April, and I have finished some of those. I think I have 4 left from when I started, and this is one of them. This is the Fool, and I started this for Eli of Thick Threads Fat Bear Sale, and I want to finish this before the next Fat Bear Sale and actually keep up with the Fat Bear Sale, because that was so much fun. I already have a new bear picked out and everything. I also do want to do more of the cards. Like, I want to make them into the card. I probably won't do the backing because I'm lazy. I'll probably just find a cool fabric, and yeah, that's my goal, is to make these into cards. I am really into tarot, and I just love this nostalgic, I'm not going to call it Lisa Frank because Lisa Frank is evil, but that's a whole nother story. I love these like nostalgia tarot cards. And this is where I am. I think I'm a decent way, right? It's like a decent amount. I think if I had this as a focus piece, I could finish this in 2 weeks. And like, I'm ready. I love the color changes on this. I love it. Like this is what I'm here for, is maximum color change. I am using, I'm planning on using this sparkly floss for the black, and I do have the glow-in-the-dark floss for all the white. So that does slow me down a bit, but I do have most of the white done. I just need to do the black, and I tried to use that black, not this black. I used a different color like this on a different WIP, which I do have in this pile. I haven't shown this one since I did that, and I didn't really, I liked it. It was fine. I don't think it's gonna be a big issue for me to just fill all this black in really quick. But yeah, I want to get back to this, but I think I'm gonna wait until I'm done with some more of my Christmas stitching, because I don't want to bring Christmas beyond December too much. And we'll talk about that later. I started to keep it in the Stitch Pluto bag that I made, with this crazy like wizard frog. I think he's so funny. With this fabric from Spoonflower. I made this for Stitch Pluto because I made all these, and then I had just a little bit of leftover fabric to make 2 bags, so only me and Eli got one. And then my friend Mary Jo gave this to us, I guess in what is it, October. It's a no frog, and so I thought he was the perfect little zipper pull, and she's got a little custom tag for him. He's just like, isn't that cute? So yeah, he's gonna live in this bag. I think this is just gonna, I know this isn't a very rainbow bag, but I think this is just gonna be the bag that these live in until you see the bags that I made over Christmas. I haven't finished mine, but I made a couple for my mom, and one of them is rainbow, and I might not show them because I might make more for a retreat coming up and hand them out there, but we'll see. But I have more bags in progress. Okay, and so yeah, I started that one, and then I started the Extraordinary Birds sale 2 days later, so I think there was another one in between. It doesn't matter, it'll be in the finish parade. But I started Extraordinary Birds. I haven't worked on this at all, but I have almost I almost have the frame done. This is where I am off half a stitch somewhere in here and in here and now down here, and I'm trying to fudge it so you can't tell. I don't think you will be able to tell. Oh my god, I haven't been telling you guys what fabrics these are all on. That's okay. Yeah, I'll put it down in the descriptions. This is on 32 count Opal Exhausted by Mystic Fabrics. But yeah, and then I just kind of quit because I had to wash it after my cat puked on it. She puked on it like up here, and you can't, there's no stain. I think I did pretty good, but it's pretty crusty now. I don't know, it just like feels weird. But yeah, I am gonna finish this year. I'm planning on starting this as soon as I'm done with the Poison Garden, which I will show you that one soon. But yeah, and I'll post it every time I finish one too, and I don't know, maybe spread some bird facts, because I love, oh my god, I love birds. It lives in this bag that Goose I got from Denise. It's a Teresa Koga fabric, apparently. This one is. I think it's so cool. These animals are so weird. Look at this weird little deer. Is this supposed to be a Christmas one? No, I think there's just trees. But yeah. I'm not gonna show what that's gonna look like, because if you're in the cross stitch world, you know what the aviary looks like. You don't need to see that again. But I will show you this. This is gonna be the Poison Garden book. I guess I could have taken it out of the bag before I started. So yeah, I have finished the cover. It's right here. It's so cool. I love it. I love this little frog. And I am, I think, 4 pages behind. So I have them all outlined like this. And I just have to do these last 4 pages. So I'm going to do one this week. And every week in January until it's done. And then I'm going to try to start to fully finish it in February. as the book. I need to just get to it, and once I'm done with this, I will start. I started this also the same week as on the 27th. So I started the Extraordinary Birds on the 23rd of April. This on the 27th. And yeah, it's that Christmas stitching that happened in September that made me fall off. Like, trying to catch up for that hands-on design class really threw off my juju. I just look at the Krynic. It's supposed to be gold. I used the green because I think it looks cool better. And I love doing the back stitching like this. Like, it's so cute. Writing that toxic all parts part, though, is kind of tedious. I might try to do, because, okay, you see there's like a border too. I might try to finish all the borders first and write toxic all parts. Most of them say that. I don't know if you can tell. Just to get that out of the way. I did buy the fungi book too. I might do that one too at some point. I'm kind of saving it for the rest of this fabric. What is this fabric? That's a good question. Oh, Lightly Salted Not Roasted by Bestitchme, 32 count Lugana. So yeah, most of these are 32 count Luganas. My favorite. I love it. And that lives in this little bee bag that I also got from Denise. But the, what do you call it? This thing inside the needle book that I keep everything in, that is by my friend Roxanne, who I met at the retreat last year. Oh, here's that sparkly thread that I was supposed to show you for, what is it called? The Great White Christmas by Boomerang Stitches. Oh, this is also by Living on the Rainbow, the one before that, Lola Crow. Okay, the next one. There's two piles. Let me just put this pile on the ground real quick. Okay, so continuing on, my next April start. Well, this is like the last one that I haven't finished, and I'm kind of sad about this. This is Tuxey Daisy by Stitch with Coffee. This is a memorial piece for my cat, and I am kind of upset that I haven't like finished it. There have been times when I've been like really sad about that cat too, and I thought about busting this out to help me, and especially like when Butters is sick. But yeah, I do have a plan to finish this with like the paw prints that I got from the vet and like a picture of him also next to it. But yeah, I haven't really had much time, and I think I'm gonna start doing this on Saturdays until it's finished. But this is where I'm at. So I definitely have a conversion going on where, well, I recharted it so it looks like my cat Finn, who passed away in June of 2024. So I started this April. This is 28 count Lugana Royal by Forbidden Fiber Co. This is the same stuff I used for the strawberry bad stitched one. So it's just the other half of the fabric. But yeah, I made him look like, I recharted him to look like my cat. And then there's also gonna be tomatoes, because we had this running joke when he was alive that he was a tomato farmer. So he'd always like sit in the undercover of the tomatoes when we were outside gardening. And yeah, it turned into this whole thing. This has been the tomato farmer. So yeah, I want to put his name and then the dates that he was alive, which I got him in 2019, so I think he was born in 2019, and he lived till 2024, which, yeah, 5 years. It's so sad, so tragic. There's another floss tuber I was following, and she was talking about the death of her dog, and I was just like, man, it is also liver related, and I was like, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. But yeah, we carry on, we persist, we give all the cats we can, all the love we can while they're alive. And yeah, looking at you, Butters. Anyways, the next one that I have, this is Strawberry Naps by Lindy Stitches. I started this in June for the strawberry sal like everyone else did. I have it here. There is no progress. I think that's because I felt guilty stitching my cat Sophie when she is just sitting here relaxing, alive and well, and I haven't finished this one. So I think I'm gonna finish this, and then this is gonna be my Saturday Catterday stitch. I guess I didn't really explain that. Saturdays are Catterdays, so Saturdays are for cats. So I'm gonna finish that, then I'm gonna go back to this. Otherwise, it'll come out in June. I think it'll come out more in February too, because this toe beans pink is just so glorious. And I'm stitching this with Elder Tiger. This is what Elder Tiger looks like by Pirate and Robin. So it's gonna look like my tortie, and I'm so excited. And I gave him like, he's got like a white belly too. Oh my god, I really want to continue on with this, but yeah, I have guilt continuing this until the fin one is done. So yeah, 32 count toe beans, Bestitchme. This is the pink of pinks, I'm telling you. Okay, the next one I also started for the strawberry sal. This is, I think I also might bust this out soon too for February. Actually, no, I'll probably save it for June. This is the Strawberry Thieves pin keeps. I think I'm gonna start it in June and try to finish it before the Strawberry Moon. And then I do have a plan to start another strawberry thing. I want to do that strawberry snail again for myself. I also want to do this strawberry guy. There's probably another strawberry pattern coming out. There was like another one where it was a strawberry in the sky with some clouds. I think it's by Platinum Stitching. I want to do that one too at some point. Oh my god, so many good strawberry patterns. Anyways, this is where I am. I haven't had any progress since Eli worked on it at Stitch Pluto. But yeah, it's close. Once you finish the bird, well, I guess there is still a lot more bird left. Once the bird gets done though, I think this is gonna be flying by. This is another one where I bet if I concentrated on this for 2 weeks, it could be done. But yeah, I love this fabric too. It's like, what is this? 32 count Sherbet Lugana by NeedleworkwithJim. It's just like pink and yellow. It's so pretty. I was like, I could probably do that one sal on this, the Cats and Plants one, but there's not enough fabric. The Cats and Plants one, it's huge. It's gonna be like 16 by 17 minimum sized fabric. Like, I had a perfect fabric for it too, and then it just didn't happen. Okay, this next one, I started this on July 4th. Guess what? It's patriotic. I actually started it on July 3rd. I cheated just so I could show you guys on Instagram. I actually do have progress that I haven't shown anyone on this one. So this is Independence Day by Silver Creek Samplers. I think this one's pretty close to being done. I think I'm gonna finish it soon. And I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, do I want to start another Independence Day sale? Because I've been enjoying stitching this on just the 4th. And I think I do. I want to start Moolinda by Quaint Rose Needleworks, that's what Strawberry Thieves was, if I didn't say that. I'll put all this information down there. But yeah, I put the word ants in on, what is it? January 4th. So yeah, I finished all the red and all the white because I needed it for another project, and all this blue. So yeah, this guy's almost done. I feel like I could get this done on February 4th, maybe. That, or it would be very close to being done. I do need some of these colors though for another project, so I have been considering just working on it and finishing it, because yeah, I love it. It's so cute. I'm gonna finish it with this fabric, and that's why I started it on. This is a 32 count Oz Lugana by Atomic Ranch. Like, look how perfect this fabric is. I think, oh, it's gonna look so cute. But yeah, that's my plan for that. There's a little bit of white right here. I don't know where that came from. And yeah. Okay, this next one, I don't have a picture, so I gotta put. This is Ghostly Friendships by Nathnolu. And this is on 14 count Barren Aida by Bestitchme. I started this for Frogust, which, let's get more hype for Frogust. Frogust was so fun. There's so many good frog patterns. And yeah, all I wanted to do was finish the frog in August. And I did. I got there. And I really want to stitch on this again. I feel like you guys really liked this when I posted this. And everyone was like, what? It's so cute. It's so cute on this color. And she had it on like I think a coral type color, which it was cute on that, but there's something about greens popping on some purple that I love a good green popping on purple. I just love purple fabric. I love purple. Look, I'm wearing purple today. But yeah. I want to do this one again. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I guess when I'm in a plant mood. Because like, once you're done with that ghost and the frog, you just got plants left and mushrooms. So, we'll see. I still got a lot of work to do on that one. So, he might not make a comeback. He might make a little bit of a comeback. I don't think he'll be a finish this year, but he'll be around for sure. So, the next one I have is Peroy by Stacy Nash. This little banana slug. Okay, so I think he's gonna get a lot more work soon, especially in the spring. I want him to be done for my next retreat, which is in April. So I have been like, I kept him in the hoop, and I have been randomly like busting him out when I'm like inspired to just like put in a floss. And it's funny, I've brought him to things too, like I brought him to Beautiful Stitch and Stitchery and stuff, and I just like whenever I go out to like a crafting thing, I just think of him and I'm like, it's time, and I'll just put in a thread. So yeah, this is where he's at actually. He's looking so good. Look at that. Oh, I still haven't decided if I'm gonna frog this. So I did get another silk that I was thinking about using for this. This is Bestitchme Pine. And I was like, maybe switching it up to that for the green. And then he's done in Daffodil. And then I have, this is his white belly. And this is probably going to be his bow tie. And then this is his spots, which, okay, light roast, pretty in pink, dragonfly hand? What does that mean? Does this look like the hand of a dragonfly? Like a little, no? I've never looked at the names of these till like right now. Corn silk. It's the silk of the corn. That does make sense. You know, like the corn stuff. That's so funny. But it also says, wait, no, it's hand dyed. Oh, okay, so this is just dragonfly. Dragonfly hand dyed silk. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, so I was thinking that on this. This is all you need to know for that part. And these, but I might cut these out too. But then I have this like silly little fabric, and I was like, that actually, do we want this to be his backing? Maybe we give him a red bow tie. I hate the color red, but I don't know. The bow tie, I think, is going to be like something that when he's like fully completed, I'm going to sit there, I'm going to take a long look at him, and I'm going to be like, this is the color of your bow tie. I feel like I can't decide until I see him completed. But it's on my mind, you know. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I think this green, this is Dusty Attic Floss. Look, I literally wrote it on there. Dusty Attic Floss. I think this green just like, it just goes with the backing fabric so well. And like, The pop on his yellow just looks insane. And I just gotta suffer through all the dusty attic floss. And it doesn't look bad. It's just old floss that has a stench. Kind of crusty and dusty. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh yeah, if you haven't told, I also, I mirrored him. I like scanned him into my computer and reprinted him so he could stare the other way, because when I have him, I have to have him sitting on this side because I'm right-handed, and he's gonna be like a retreat buddy, so you know he's got to be looking at me. It's like a whole thing. Trust me, it's a process. Anyway, what is he on? He's on 32 count latte Lugana. You can't really tell. It's kind of like a blue tinted. It's off-white. Who am I kidding? Yeah, that's Peroy. He's sticking around. He's definitely been getting progress. Trust me. It looks like it's no progress, but two whole strands have been put in since I've last showed him. And yeah, when did I start him? I started him in September, thinking I could get him done in October. Silly me. Who is she? So this next one, this is a retreat start. So this is when I met the blue flower for that retreat at Beautiful Sip and Stitchery. I saw the model, and I had to start this. This is Spooky Shoebill by the Blue Flower. And I have not made progress on this since then. I still just have the O. I wanted to finish the inside, and I still do, and I might work on that at the end of the month. Just because, I don't know. I really want to see that little lizard buddy in here. But I really like this fabric. I found this at the trunk show. It's a Bestitchme trunk show at Beautiful Sip and Stitchery, which is funny because they're both from Illinois, so that trunk show didn't travel far. This is smog linen. It's so wild. And it's 28 count. This thing's gonna be huge. The model is like on 40 count, and it was like and here I am like but yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. I wanna get more progress on that one too. I mean, all of them. I keep them in this bag. I made this bag for I bought this fabric for Cassidy Audacity for Christmas because I got her as a Secret Santa, and I just like loved this little guy that I made so much, and I had to make my own bag because I love manatees too. So yeah, I only made 2 bags like this. No, I don't have any fabric. This is the curtain fabric for my mother-in-law that she gave me, the excess. But yeah, there's that one. This next one is definitely gonna make a comeback around the Super Bowl, because of Super Bowl. And he's one that I think is gonna have an early finish this year too, and that is the Wizard. I started this at Stitch Pluto because it was the Kitted Up project that I chose. And yeah, I love this graphic. I hope that's not AI. I hope she actually drew that. I don't think it is. It's just, you can tell it's not. It's so cute. But it's by Artist Designs. And I haven't made any progress since Stitch Pluto, but he's definitely going to get more done. And this is on some random linen. I think it's 32 count. It's beautiful. I don't know what it's by, but, and look how much I got of this. There's gonna be more this year. There's gonna be another start on this for sure. But yeah. So yeah, I started him in October as well. And I have him, oh my god, I hitted this up and I put it all on these floss drops that Eli made. And this is when I decided that I'm going to be a floss drop girly. Just going like this. My mom was like, you just trust me when you stroke the floss. And I was like, I didn't trust the process. And now that she's converting us to floss drop people, I'm here for this. stroking this floss is like, this is just DMC, by the way. These are all just mainly DMC unless I say so otherwise. It's like, I don't care. I don't care what I stitch with. We have so much DMC, me and my mom. It's silly. It's silly how much DMC we own. Okay, I need to stop. I need to carry on. And that's in this bag that they gave us. The wizard's bag. Which most of if I don't show you the bag, they're all in these, but they just don't have a design on them. Because I bought like you can buy like a 10-pack on Amazon where they have like all different colored zippers, and I do coordinate the zippers to the project. It's like really funny. I'll like switch the bags too. I'll be like, oh, this zipper matches better with this one, and this one, oh my god, it's silly. But yeah. Okay, the next one. So this is another one. I gotta put the photo up there. This is Pumpkin Party by Lola Crow. I started this on Halloween because I just like wanted like a Halloween thing to do on the 31st of every year. Well, or the 30th. I probably won't get back to this one just because it's my birthday on the 31st and I'm gonna start the dragon cell. But this is where I am. I haven't continued on him. He's so cute though. I have such a good finishing idea for this dude too. And this is the rest of my Oz. So this is on the same fabric as the Independence Day. 32 count Oz. It's right there. This is the tags they use at Beautiful Sip and Stitchery. And yeah. I do want to continue though, because I really enjoyed stitching as far as I did, and there's so many color changes because it's Lola Crow, and you know, we're Lola, we gotta hit those color changes hard. So yeah, he'll get more progress on like the 30th, and I still have him in this Dot Dot Goose bag that I love. So cute. I still haven't asked if that's a Teresa Koga fabric. Look, it doesn't, I still have the bobbins on this one. I gotta change it. Floss drops. I'm a floss drop girly now. But yeah, so I started him Halloween this year. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I gotta say about him. The next one is the Owl of Minerva by Needleart Designs. I want to get this done before her book comes out. Because then I can use it as a bookmark. That's so silly. If I ever want to stitch in that. So yeah. I wonder what I did with the Pigeon Coop book. I'm thinking about that right now. Because I just finished one from that book. And yeah. So yeah. I started this when the bookmark thing came out. Because I just like was so mad at myself for not starting a bookmark from that last book. And then I have more bookmarks. So yeah. I really like this guy. Oh my god, I should be showing you the actual stitching. He's just on a scrap of fabric from Mystic Fabrics. I got one of those like bits bags. I haven't decided if I'm just gonna fold this over. Well, not fold it over, cut it out, and then just have this fabric be the backing, or if I want to save it and try to do some other kind of backing. I'm starting to feel like I do because I'm lazy. And this fabric is just like gorgeous. I think I'm almost out of this purple too. I finished that, so I wanted the stitching around it to be the purple, but it might be a different purple. But yeah, I finished all the green. I finished this recently because I needed this floss for another project, and I just have to do the bird, which I need to get started on that because like all this floss is for Pumpkin Party too. I don't know why it was like all the same browns. So yeah, I think he's gonna be a near future finish too, because I just have this owl, and yeah, but it's gonna be a post-Christmas stitching one, maybe more around the Super Bowl again. I gotta figure out when that is. I kind of want to have a Super Bowl party. Just want to have my friends over, watch some football. But yeah. And then, so, I hope I'm being loud enough. I hope you guys can hear me. I feel like my voice, if I, like, get it too loud, I'm gonna just start coughing again. So I'm like, beep. This next one I have, this is winter seeds. I didn't start the autumn seeds this year, and I'm kind of sad because I wanted to have all these done by the end of the year. So I was like, you know what, equinox is coming up, let's do it. We're starting winter seeds by Jet Stitch. And yeah, I actually do want to get more progress on this, and I have, since I think I've posted it. This is how far it is. I almost have the Korok done. But I've been just working on it randomly. It's so cute. It got his little hill done and stuff. And this is on 32 count Sand Dollar by Bestitchme. So yeah. He's so cute. Oh my god. I love the colors for him. And there's a little like red pepper in there too. Like Spicy Selena Crafts. Red pepper. Oh, it's because of the game. In the game, in order to survive the winter, you have to like, and not like freeze to death, you have to like eat red peppers and spicy food. So that's why there's a red pepper. And yeah, I keep them right now in this gnome bag because I feel like gnomes and Koroks are similar vibes. That's why he's got like a gnome needle minder. Oh my god, it's the whole thing. Also, this bag's by Dot Goose. And yeah. And oh, also, I forgot I put this aside to like point this out. I like had to kit it up with like 666 and 3865, and I had like random ones on like a floss card, and so I needed a floss drop for it, and so to label it, I made these like dumb labels. It's supposed to be an angel, if you can't tell. I think that's a little angel skirt. I don't know what I was thinking. The devil one's definitely cuter. It's supposed to be his goatee, I think. This is so dumb. I was having a day kitting that up. Okay. This next one, I'm not going to post a picture because you can see it in the needle minder what it looks like. This is the Christmas beetle by Hands On Design. So I wasn't going to start this as this is one of my 12 ornament starts. And I wasn't going to start this one, but my mom gave me this needle minder for Christmas, and I was like, okay. Now that I have the needle minder, let's go. So yeah, and then I'm not even using it. It's just like there for decor. So yeah, that's how far I got. I want to definitely get more work in this in January and stuff. So yeah. And I also might just work on it randomly throughout the year. I don't know how far I'll get. There's a lot involved. I thought it's a lot bigger than I thought. I think this is the biggest ornament I did start for those 12 ornaments, which that was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. I do have a couple more of those in this pile. So yeah, Hands On Design. This is on Honey, 32 count Honey Lugana by Bestitchme. And yeah. I really like Bestitchme apparently. So the next WIP I have, and I was hoping this would be a finish, but it's not. There was a little situation with my mom, and she left the floss at home when she was supposed to give it to me on accident. But I started this after the Christmas beetle. So I started both of these like after Christmas, I think, obviously, because I have the needle minder. And I wasn't gonna start this either, but I was just like way too excited about it. So I was like, this is the other like new that I just kitted up, and it was supposed to be a finish, and I haven't shown you guys this one, but this is where we're at. I didn't have one of these colors for the lights. I totally forgot to grab it from my mom, and for whatever reason, and then yeah, she was supposed to give it to me and she forgot. This, what is this even on? Did I write this down? It doesn't even say, oh my god. I think this is a scrap of that Mystic Fabrics fabric ornament pack too. I'm pretty sure. So this is just random Mystic Fabric Bits bag. Lugana. I forgot to say that. I did get a Lugana bag. So I'm 99% sure that's what this is. Because I don't think I have this color. This color's so cool. But yeah, literally all the lights are done. But if you can see, I did put sparkly floss. That's what I was talking about with the tarot card. I enjoyed doing the back stitching in this, and I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. It looks nice. I think it looks nice. But yeah, hoping to have this as a finish. He's definitely going to be a finish once I go up and get that floss. Hopefully I'm going to go up there this Sunday. It's my grandma's birthday on Monday. She's turning 90 something. Should probably know how old. Let's see. I think she was born in 1932, so that would make her 90 something. 94? Yeah. She's gonna be 94. It's pretty old. Oh, and I keep both of those in this bag right now. This is a bag I got for Christmas. I think this bag is so freaking beautiful. I don't know where my mom got it from though. She doesn't remember either, but it's like quilted Santa. The back is just this. But yeah, this is where I've been keeping my ornaments. So yeah, this was ornament number 11 that I made, and this was ornament number 10. So if you followed, there were 12, and most of them are finishes. This next one, kind of a finish. I'm keeping it in the WIP area because I haven't figured out how I'm going to fully finish, and I'm not gonna finish the beading and stuff. And this is Yuletide Chickens by Sprouting Lupine. I haven't finished the beading, which you can't really tell. There's a lot of beads. And there's also pom-poms involved. I haven't put those on either, and I do have those. I have all the supplies to finish it. I just haven't because I don't know what backing fabric I want to use. I don't want to do a hoop finish like this. I am a weirdo who hates hoop finishes. I'm going to cut out all the little mat boards. I might measure these out and see if I can order laser cut ones, or see if my boss can laser cut these for me. He probably won't, but whatever. But yeah, I need a good backing fabric, and I just haven't decided. I need to go to the craft store and just look around the fabric section for ideas. My mom has shown me a bunch, and I'm gonna bring it up this weekend to show her, and maybe just make a decision. So yeah, there's that. This is all of them. So this is the first chicken. He's so cute. They're so tiny, so little, just wee lads. This is on for 32 count Forget Me Not by Atomic Ranch. Sorry about the shadow. But yeah, if you can kind of see how they're supposed to be beads. Lots of beads. And a pom-pom. And he doesn't even have an eyeball. And I have a thing where I have to stitch the eyeballs in, so this has been bothering me too, because they don't have eyeballs. And this is the next one. This was on toe beans, so I cut a bit off of strawberry naps for this little guy. He's so cute. I also messed this guy up so bad. His head and his tail are actually supposed to be, oh my god. And I had a vote in the Bestitchme. They're actually supposed to be a completely darker brown, and I messed it up, and I just was like, should I change it? It looks so bad. And everyone's like, no, it looks better this way. So I just have a weird looking chicken, hairless chicken. And then this is on 32 count Oz, the other half of where, what do you call it? I love this Oz fabric, by Atomic Ranch. The other half of that side of the, Independence Day. And yeah. Nothing wrong with him. He was really hard to stitch. Looking at this hurt my eyes, but he's there. But yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have any lights either. So he needs some lights. But yeah, they're all so cute. I'm so excited to finish these though. I just need to figure out that, and then I can put the beads in, because I don't, what if they get wrinkly? What if something happens? I'm too worried about that, and I just don't want to like struggle with beading after, like, to iron it and stuff when I'm finishing it. So once I have all the finishing supplies, these will become a finish, but they're finished stitching, just not finished beading, and there's lots of beads. Okay, so those were like ornaments. I counted these each as an ornament. I didn't really count them each as a whip though in this WIP Parade, but I did. I've had these kitted up for like a year. Like, I kitted these up last Christmas and I needed them done, so that's why these like reappeared. I also bought this next one in last Christmas, but these I think were like, I did the 2 chicken mittens for the first 2, then I did these 3, so this was 3, 4, and 5 of the ornament numbers, and like the rest, a lot of the other ones you'll see in the finishing parade, and most of them are gonna get fully finished like in the next week. I fully finished 2 of them and haven't posted them yet, and I want to fully finish 2 more of them by the end of this week, and then maybe I have to go to the craft store and get more stuff, so there will probably be more fully finished by the time I make my finishing parade, which I wanted to have that all done, but sickness, man, the sickness. Okay, we're at the last 2 whips. We're almost done. So this next one is Sweather Weather by Satsuma Street. I also bought this last year when she was at the Jingle Ball, and I never started it, so I was like, you know what, I'm going for it. And I actually worked on this today, so this is the progress I made. I got all the red done, all the pink in this sweater, and all the greens done. So yeah, this is like the first real perforated paper project. Like, I made cards on perforated paper, but I haven't made like an actual like Mill Hill kit style guy. And so yeah, this is his vibe. I love him. I can't wait to put the beads on this. And then yeah, I just have to get backing felt, and I'll probably just finish him with like a little ribbon. But he has actually been a focus piece for this week, along with this next one I'm about to show you, because yeah, I've just like really wanted to get him done. I really enjoyed stitching this, and I was worried because I bought more of her kits, and I was like, what if I hate stitching them? No, the color changes, the colors, I love rainbow bright colors. So yeah, he's gonna be a finish soon for sure. And then this last one. So this is my like blessing sampler for the year. I haven't talked about this. I haven't shown this really that much except for on my Instagram. And I actually have a frame. The frame arrived today and I'm so excited. I just need the beads for this one. And so for my blessing sampler on the first, so this is kind of like January 1st start, but whatever. We're putting in the WIP Parade. I started To Be Loved by Sprouting Lupine. This was for the Cupid Collective last year. And yeah, it says, "To be loved is to be changed." It's a quote that was like either about stuffed animals on like some girl said on TikTok, I think it was, and how like you love a stuffed animal so much, like the Velveteen Rabbit that becomes like worn out and stuff. But people have also used it for pet adoption. And so I really wanted to start this year and like have this be my blessing sampler, which if you don't know what that is, you start a sampler on the 1st and you have to be done by the 31st, which I will be. Because I just had so many issues, like health issues with Butters, and it was really hard this year, especially with him and like everything going on with Gordon too. And I was just like, oh my god, I was feeling very exhausted about the pets, and like I just needed a reminder of why I do this, why I love them, and like, you know, they do give me a little comfort and mental health when I'm feeling down. And so yeah, that is my blessing sampler, and this is how far I am actually. So I just need to do the butterfly up here. I finished these flowers actually this morning. And then I just have to write "To be loved is to be changed" and put in the beads. And then I will show you guys the frame I got. This is it. Look at this little girl. I don't know who she is. She's so cute. But yeah, I think this is going to be a gorgeous finish for the year. Not my first FFO, because I did finish some ornaments, but my first like non-ornament FFO. I'm gonna hang this up on the wall along with a bunch of other things I need to hang up on the wall, because I still haven't put up my Ice Moon Cardinal or my Nighttime Narwhal. And yeah, and it's just gonna be a cute little reminder for me and my husband, since we did just like struggle to keep Butters alive. I felt like he's not like a sickly cat either. He's a pretty healthy cat, but the FIV really like sparks the struggle once in a while. So yeah, and that is my last WIP. And this is on a 32 count Neptune by Bestitchme. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my WIP parade. I hope you can hear me. If not, I'm really sorry. Hopefully I can get this up soon and get my finish parade started, because I am so excited to show you all my finishes. There is more finishes than there are WIPs, which is insane to me. I can't, when I counted them up, especially like the FFOs, like I think I had 33 FFOs alone this year. And that's insane. That means I finished more than 2 FFOs a month. It's just like, I watch a lot of floss tubes, and so many people like struggle to FFO things. And like, for me, that's like one of my favorite parts, is to have the FFO and show off the thing. And I think I'm gonna try and like put something in the state fair this year too. I haven't decided what. But I think ours is due in May, and my Stitch group is going to help me with that. I'm really nervous about it though, because somebody at our state fair got something stolen, and it was like something very memorable to them. So I'm very iffy about it. And then like, I'm glad I didn't put anything in this last year, because our state fair like actually flooded the last day. And like, I don't know, I hope nothing got ruined from that place, because like that was a pretty bad flood, but I don't think it did. I didn't hear anything on the like neighborhood pages about like things getting ruined. But yeah, that's another goal of mine this year. I guess I didn't really talk about, but is to do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this WIP parade. I hope you come back and watch my floss tube. I decided I have a new intro and a new outro. We'll see how that turns out for this coming year. And yeah, I'm so excited to continue this floss tube this year and, you know, do all my goals for next year, which are very lightly salted. Lightly roasted, not salted. Just like the fabric. Okay, I need to go. I'm getting loopy. Bye!